John Bolton, who was unceremoniously kicked out of the administration by Donald Trump recently, could be a key witness. His lawyer says he'll appear if he's subpoenaed. That means that he will appear because the subpoenas have been issued for all reluctant witnesses. Some witnesses have ignored the subpoena, but it's clear that John Bolton, we should surmise, wants to testify, if that's the message his lawyer is giving out. That could be quite explosive because he was involved in a meeting, or walked into a meeting, where they were discussing this idea of Zelensky, the Ukrainian president, being given a visit to Washington to meet Trump in person if he agreed to Trump's demands for investigating Trump's main Democratic rival, Joe Biden's son. Apparently, John Bolton said this is like a drug deal and brought the meeting to an end and reported it to his colleagues that he wasn't happy with this. So this could be very important. And also, does John Bolton have a grudge against the president now who got rid of him? Well, that could be a fairly feisty hearing.
Absolutely. And of course, all of this has put Ukraine in a very precarious situation. But how much of a risk is President Trump facing in this entire process?
Well, he's facing a big risk in the sense that the evidence, the more and more of it that we're hearing, because of course these are closed-door testimonies, but it's all leaking like a sieve, particularly the opening statements. It seems that virtually all the witnesses so far have corroborated the whistleblower's allegation that Trump was putting pressure on Ukraine and was withholding military aid to Ukraine unless he was given what he wanted from the Ukrainians. So it is a danger, but everything really depends on whether his Republican colleagues will maintain their support for him. At the moment, there's no indication that they won't. And of course, to convict him and throw him out of office, it needs a 2/3 majority in the Senate, and the Senate is controlled by the Republicans. So in that sense, he's out of danger. And so far, his base, the American public who support him, don't seem to be very interested in all this at all. And if those two factors stay as they are, then he should survive unscathed. Of course, it's a long time before next November's election, and what comes out of this impeachment process, of course, could damage him further, but there's a long way to go.